Hey guys, I got a request on Instagram for a Breyer barn tour, so I'm going to show you my new setup. I just set it up the other day, so I cleaned out a room and I'm pretty satisfied with it, so let's just get started. Okay. Right here is the entrance, so this is the entrance to the barn. These doors. And that says entrance, in case you can't read. And as you come in, the first thing you'll see is the barn over there and this barn over here. There's some wash stalls straight across from here, but we'll get to those in a minute. And then there's a pasture right next to the entrance. The first one you'll see is this pasture, the first pasture. We only have two pastures, and I'll explain those in a minute. Right over here is where most of our cars like to park. We like visitors to really park over here, outside of the Mare barn, Mare and Philly barn. So, right now this is the owner's truck, and it's one of the trainer's truck. Then there's another. That's one of the jockey's cars. So, by the way, the name of the stable is Bluegrass Farm and Stud, and we train and breed thoroughbreds for racing. There are only two horses here that are not thoroughbreds, and one's a miniature mini pony, and the other one's a quarter horse, and he acts as a lead pony. The trainer rides him and leads the race horse and the jockey out, the horse and the jockey out to the track for training. And one of them's out today, so he's always on him, so you'll get to see him today. Over here, let's go to the mare barn first. Over here's the mare barn. This is the entrance. Right now it's open because they just brought a mare in from the pasture, so it's open. This is the only barn you'll probably ever see the doors actually open, and the doors slide with zip ties on this wood rod, and they're made of cardboard. So you go in and you can look around. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stalls in here, I believe. So I'm going to just hop over really quick, show you guys inside the mare barn. Okay, I'm going to turn the lights, see if the quality's better in here. Okay, so in our first stall, these are the nameplates, but they don't have the names in them yet because we did some switching around. Not all of them have nameplates, some of them do. Each mare has a halter that it's like it's a show kind of halter, or just a leather halter with a brass nameplate. And this is Chantel. Let's see, this is Chantel, and you can see her little brass nameplate. And then back there, those lead to the pasture. That pasture is mainly for stallions, but it's also a mare pasture. We do not let stallions out with other stallions because stallions are aggressive, so they don't get to go out together. Right here is Zenyatta, and she's with her colt Cosmic 1. So they're in here, and her nameplate's being redone. And these are her race wraps. She doesn't race anymore. Chantel's 4 now, and she's still racing. These are her shifting boots. She just got here. And there's Cosmic's 1's lead rope, and he has a little halter too, a little custom brass nameplate halter. Hers actually has her name on it. I don't know if you can see, but it has her name on it. Over here, this barn, we have Ruffian, and she doesn't race anymore. She's retired. This is her name on the stall. It's her lead rope's the red one, and Rags to Riches is right next to her, has the blue and orange one, and they both have their names on their halters. You can't really see because the quality is like really bad right now because of the light. But yeah, the little thing on the side says their names. each of them has a stall guard. Ruffian does not have a stall guard out because we had visitors today, and Ruffian actually bites. So we have that sign right there. Ruffian bites, so we didn't let her have her stall guard today, and we have some more visitors coming, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, that's Ruffian's stall guard. Has her name, her color, her racing colors. Rags to Riches always has her stall guard out because she loves to poke her head out of the stall, and we don't like to deny her that. She just retired from racing, so we're hoping maybe she'll have some beautiful foals. That's her nameplate. And she's in her stall. She just came back in. The mares can go out together, but stallions can't, and geldings can go out together. All these stalls are empty. 2 or 3 of them are out. 2 of them are in the pasture. One of them's actually being ridden, but we have 4 stalls over here, and they're all mare and gelding stalls. So some of them have geldings. Most of them are gelding. We have one stallion, but he's a colt. He's a baby. 2 of them are stallions. One of them, they're babies. So they're out right now. Let's exit the mare barn. So when you're coming in, you see the wash stalls, the pasture. You also see the stallion barn. This is the main barn. This is where our studs are. We have all of them are stallions. We're only stallions are in there, but we do have one that's not a stallion, but he gets to be in there. It's John Henry, and he gets to be in the stallion barn because he earned it. This is our trailer. It's usually stored here when we're not using it. Right now we have feed. We're keeping the feed inside there, so we have more space for other stuff. So the feed's in there. We use this to get horses used to the track railing, so the babies, 2-year-olds and stuff. Out here is our top stud. He's done great. Is Northern Dancer, and he's pretty much the king at the barn. He's produced some of the best colts and fillies. So, and there's the water, and the hay is out in the middle. But yeah, this is also the mare pasture, so this is where the mares would be. But right now he gets to be out there by himself. He's the only stallion that gets one of the longest times out in the pasture, and that's because he's like the most influential stallion here. Alright, over to this barn, stud barn. That's tied up right now because we don't want anyone to get out. When you come in, you walk in and you're going to see 2 stalls and 2 horses. In these stalls we have Affirmed and Spectacular Bid, and they're the first 2 horses you see. There used to be 2 other horses here, Man o' War and War Admiral, his son War Admiral, and they have moved on. They no longer stand a stud here. Over there is the jockey room, and it says please watch your step because it is a bit of a step into the jockey room, and it says please do not enter, and above it says office, because that is also kind of acts as the office. You can see the trophies through there. There's 2 saddle racks here in case we need to store or need more space. I'm gonna keep this open really quick and actually go in because the other horses are inside. If I can get over there, because I put my trailer there, so it's kind of hard. Okay. Alright. Inside we have there's kind of a hayloft, and it's kind of messy right now. But inside we have Spectacular Bid. He's just hanging out. Right below each nameplate, if there was a horse in it before, you'll see this a lot of farms, then the nameplate of the horse that was in here before. So Man o' War occupied this stall, but he was moved to a different facility for now because he wasn't producing as well. So he kind of got knocked off the roster, and so he's at a retirement place right now because he wasn't producing as much. He was older. He was getting old, so right now he's Spectacular Bid. And over here we have Affirmed, with his name holder on. Same thing with War Admiral. He stopped producing full, so we sent him to a different retirement place. Oh yeah, a lot of the horses have these on. It's our name on our monogram blankets. So, yeah, he got War Admiral stall, and right below each stall we want to let people know that these horses stood stud here, so we keep the name right under. Over here we have Secretariat, and he's right next to Affirmed, and they surprisingly get along. But yeah, he is a stall guard, and so does a Fleet Alex. And Secretariat's kind of ignoring us, he's eating. Right here we have Fleet Alex, and he likes to put his head out of these bars right here for some reason. I don't know why, but he likes to, and he always keeps it there, and he has his halter on. And here's his stall guard. He has two, one that's actually built for the stall and then one that they custom made for him, the trainer and owners. Across from that is our other barn. In here, it doesn't have a nameplate yet, but this is because Northern Dancer's in here. But yeah, that's his door. He's out right now, as I showed you before. And here's John Henry, and he is aggressive. This is warning I bite, so we don't really let anyone touch him. He's the only gelding in the stallion barn. As of now, he just really, he really earned it, so he's in there right now. Alright. Let's exit. Trying to stay on time for this tour. Okay, over here we have it's really just an extra pasture. It's mainly our active racehorse, and some of our stallions go out. Over there's Blue Moon. He's wearing one of the blankets, and he's wearing his halter. He is currently an active racehorse, but he's out there and he's a stallion. Then there's a gelding out there with him, and that's Forgo. And Forgo's out there, and he actually gets along with most of the stallion, the younger colts. So that's why he's out there. He's kind of high-strung, but since he's a gelding, he doesn't really challenge him, so it's fine. Over here is the wash stalls, like I showed before. Over here is where you're going to come, and you're going to see our vet stall / like just little barn, and that's where we take care of ours. And there's a hot walker over there, and right here is Drake, and he's on the lead pony Argon, and Argon is leading Jay and Miles Away, and Miles Away is being led out to the track. They're walking towards the track, which is out that way, so and he's all tacked up ready for training, and Jay and they're just talking. But yeah, so Argon became a lead pony recently. He's only 3. They rescued him, and he's become a really good lead pony. So he got the job, and he gets his own stall here. He's the only horse that's not a thoroughbred on this farm. Well, actually, no, the second horse that's not a thoroughbred. The other one is Argon needed some company, and we can't really put him with a thoroughbred, so we put him with we got him a little pony, and he stays in that stall, and I'll show you in a minute. His name's Charlie. And here's our jockey room. Right now, you can see Rosie is talking to Alex. Matthew's not here. He's talking to Alex, and Rosie looks like she just got back from a race, and he looks like he's about to go exercise a horse. If they have the blue vests on, that means they're probably about to go exercise. But yeah, we have 2 Western saddles because they're for our lead ponies, and then all the rest are racehorse saddles. This one's missing because Miles Away and Jay are using it for exercise. Over here we have another set. Right here you can't really see it because it's kind of in the corner, and then we have blankets over there and extra numbered blankets. And up there we have all our past racing blankets, but you can see those in the jockey room. Yeah, and I'll show you some of the saddles. We have this one that actually has actual stitching. It's a LSQ saddle, and this is Smarty Jones stuff, but it's now just a racing saddle. We have our sheep woolskin set, and then we have another one, plus this Western saddle that Drake uses for another lead pony. And we have some jockey silks over here, and some blinkers back there, and some chaps, and then some shipping equipment. So, and then behind here, these are all of, so that's the Nyata's Breeders' Cup classic blanket. That's Secretariat. I'll show you from the other side. That's Secretariat's blanket. This is Rags to Riches Belmont blanket, Rachel Alexander's Preakness blanket, Barbara's Derby, Secretariat's Derby, Seabiscuit's Santa Anita Handicap, and Smarty Jones Preakness. All the horses that have a blanket here have been here at one point in time, but they have retired to a different place. They're all still alive. Over here, in here is Red, and he's just not wearing anything right now. He just has his boots on and his white undergarments on. And this is the entrance to the jockey room. Okay. That's a picture Manna wore when he was still on the track. That's the jockey room entrance like I showed you a while ago. There's our trophies, Seabiscuit plaque, telephone, and a helmet. And then we have a tiny dog that likes to come. It's Rachel's dog, and she brings him sometimes. And Rachel's our vet. We have a TV, and they're watching jumping. We have some sodas and stuff. We have our little mini stud book from 1997 to 2013, so that's last year's stud book, or farm book. We have a picture of Ruffian. I believe we have a picture of Zenyatta. We have a cabinet, 2 tack trunks. This is Warning Horses May Bite. We have some rosettes and other stuff. Here's a Secretariat's other blanket. So yeah, and then we have a couch in here too, and Red. That's what Red's sitting on. And then we have Manna War's picture, and that's when he was still on the track before he got older. So, whoops! I think I knocked over some horses. In here we have. This is where Argon's stall is, and Argon is the he's the lead pony I was talking about, and you saw him a minute ago. He was leading miles away to the track, and he is actually Drake's horse, and he uses him as a lead pony. He rescued him. And he started to become really calm, and he loved other horses. So Drake thought, why not bring him as a lead pony? So that's what he is now. He's actually being let out right now to the track with Jay. And Jay's one of the top jockeys right now in the country. So he's riding miles away right now. In here. We have, this is Paige, and Paige is, she's Jessica's intern, the vet, and right now she's just checking inventory. That's kind of her job right now. She's like an intern. She actually used to be a jockey, so that's why she's so small. There's some extra blankets up there in case we need them, but we have enough right now. We have some grooming supplies, and that's Farlap's halter. He's not here right now. And then this is Charlie. He's a little Appaloosa miniature horse, miniature pony. So, and he's the one that keeps Argon company. And we have some feed and some buckets and stuff back there. So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, one more thing. This is our hot walker. It's in the corner next to the vet. So yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I downsized my barn quite a bit. It used to have over 20 stalls. On my Instagram there used to be a picture of it. But yeah, so a quick overview of the barn. Entrance, mare barn, or the dance around the pasture, stud barn, wash stalls, jockey room and office, and then tack room. Other pasture, and there's Forgo and Blue Moon. They have their stuff out. And then miles away, and Jay are being led to the track by Argon and Drake. And then our vet stall / Argon stall, and Charlie stall, the pony. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!